This is it. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for.
It is.
Trisha in a shark costume.
Matching shark costumes. Do you see us?
If you can't see us, you need to see us.
Go to YouTube if you are listening on Apple Podcasts so you can see our beautiful shark costumes.
So you might be asking us, why in the world would you, a professional set of ladies, be wearing these very just amazing and astounding and well put together shark costumes? Would you like to tell the listeners, Trisha, why we have the shark costumes on?
Well,
welcome to the Elite Life Podcast with your hosts, Trisha and Kylee. Here, we guide you on a journey of personal and professional transformation, revealing the secrets to success. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, join us as we unlock the doors to the elite world of growth, grit, and grace. So, let's dive in.
welcome to the Elite Life Podcast, where we bring you the latest tips and insights on how to help you live your best life. I am Trisha, and with me, as always, is my fabulous Kylee.
That's me. I'm doing great, T. You didn't ask that, but I'm telling you. And today, we are going to dive into some valuable content, okay? We are going to talk about things that are going to make a difference in your lives, in your business, and it's a topic that is essential for entrepreneurs and people who breathe air, all right? So we are going to break down 5 tips that you can implement ASAP to kick off your 2024 with a bang and make yourself a shark. Become a shark.
That's right. Because sharks don't care. They just go around tearing stuff up.
They don't care. I wore this on Halloween and people were like, are you the shark or are you the victim? I'm like, I'm the shark. I'm never a victim.
That's right. We tear stuff up. And we're going to talk about advertising. We're going to talk about marketing. You know, advertising is everywhere, from billboards to social media, sides of buses. You cannot escape the ads. And on average, people are exposed to thousands of ads every day. But the question is, how can you make your ads stand out to deliver results? Like, are you wearing a shark costume?
That's right. You need to be different. You need to do these 5 things. So if you're looking to improve your advertising game, you're in the right spot. So let's dive in.
All right. Let's start with the first tip, which is to be creative.
That's right.
Your ad creative is at the heart and soul of your campaign. It's the part that needs to grab your audience's attention. You have to get attention, keep attention, always be attracting attention, and then leave a lasting impression. You want your ad to break through the clutter of competitors' ads, so you need to ensure your ad will stand out. What's going to make me stop scrolling and click on your stuff?
Is it Trisha in a shark costume? Because that's really what we were going for. So the first thing you should do is research, okay? You have to understand your audience's preferences and behaviors. Then you need to stick to your brand standards while creating something unique. So we talk about this in Social Media Empire. We talk about branding and the importance of getting your name out there and really helping people understand what your unique proposition is, your unique sales proposition. Don't be afraid to push the boundaries of your creativity. Think outside the box. And if you need some help, hit ChatGPT. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh, yes. We love using ChatGPT to get creative. But also, like, make sure you read what it spits out. Like I did. I was using ChatGPT for my listing the other day, and it was like writing me out these like listing blurbs. Like, I will put in like 5-bedroom, 4-bath house and like a bunch of stuff, and then I'll be like, make me a listing, an MLS listing, and I'm like reading it, and I'm like, this is boring. Reading it, this is boring, and I put make it more fun, and then the next one like sounded like I was advertising a brothel. I was like, no, not our fantasy-filled 5-bedroom.
Ooh, that's a whole nother episode.
So although we encourage you to push your boundaries, you still need to stick to your company's branding, you know, their voice, their logo, colors, fonts. Make sure people, like, when they see this, they know it's you, and stick to your company's morals as well.
Yeah, those core values are important and they come in handy. And remember, choose the right advertising medium that suits your audience and your budget. There are so so many different ways. I mean, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars pushing Facebook ads. You can get on there. You can use the Meta Business Suite to schedule stuff to go out, share it to your personal page. Google local service ads are awesome. Those work really well, and you pay as they come. So you're not paying a monthly fee for getting garbage. You pay it as you get the leads and come in. So make sure that wherever you're advertising, that's where your people are. We can't go to the mall and hand out flyers anymore. Unfortunately, gone are the days of just standing in the food court at Summit Place Mall, just handing out flyers and trying to garner business. You have to be online. You have to figure out where your people are congregating. And so I'm not just saying Facebook. That's very vague. The Facebook world, the Instagram world is very, very vast and super large. So you need to figure out your niche. For example, I'm a part of a ton of local community groups. So I'm in the Waterford groups. I'm in the Clarkston groups. I'm in the Walled Lake groups. I'm in the places where the people are that I want to work with and sell to and sell for.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the second tip is timing. Like, timing is everything in the world of advertising. You need to be there when your audience is ready to buy. So while ads might not always lead to immediate sales, they do plant the seeds for the future.
It's all about consistency.
Yeah, and they help raise awareness about your products, services, and brand. Like, how many times have you been on Instagram and like you see an ad, it catches your eye, but you keep scrolling, but then you see it again the next day, and then you see it again the next day, and then you see it again the next day, and then the next day, and they like wear you down so that when you are in that space where you're like, you know what, I actually do need these new shoes, you probably still don't need them. They just timed it right and stayed consistent and communicated to their customers 24/7. So you don't have to wait for them to come to you. Your ad is always there doing the talking. So make sure it has a call to action on what you want them to do. Like, if you're a realtor, don't just put up the house. Make sure you put DM me to see this house, call me to see this house, come to this open house. People need to know how you want them to get to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And tip number 3 is repetition. Like Trisha just said, consistency is the key. It's crucial to making sure that your ads are remembered. Even the sheer volume of ads that like people see every day, it's essential to reinforce your message for sure. So think back to those, remember the head-on commercials? Head-on! Like they weren't fancy. They weren't anything, they just weren't fancy. It was literally just someone, they showed you someone using the project. They screamed the product name 4,000 times. Do you remember those?
No.
You're not helping me here.
But I know exactly what you're saying. When Trent was little, it was so funny because he would sit in the back seat of our car and just repeat jingles over and over again. He'd be like, 411 pain, 411 pain. If you're in an accident, call 411 pain. So it's like, I mean, if you're getting the kids to remember your number, like, you know you're doing a good job.
For sure. Kaya likes the D&W bath commercials that we see on Freevee while we're watching Dr. Quinn.
I love it. And, you can change your ad up periodically to keep things fresh and prevent your audience from becoming ad blind, right? Like, if we hear it over and 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 over, do we actually start, like, zoning it out? So you can keep, like, the one that people know running, but then add in some new ones that actually catch their attention.
Yeah, it's suggested that like at least once a quarter you go through and you take a look at the stats on the ads that you're running. So I always like to run 2 ads at a time and do an A/B test. They're usually very similar. Either I have the same verbiage with 2 different pictures, or I have the same picture with different verbiage. So you can A/B test and see what people are responding to. And then at the end of the quarter, you take a look at the stats, because it does take a while to gather that data. It's very important to have that data, take a look at the data. And then you could say, okay, this one here, maybe ad A is doing great, so I'm going to leave that running. Maybe ad B isn't doing great, so maybe I'll switch up the picture. Maybe I'll switch the verbiage, or, something like that. Make sure you are keeping it fresh. Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh.
I love that you mentioned the A/B testing too, because if you remember when we were building out Stars Academy, when we were running ads for the buyer's blueprint, and we were teaching people, we were we're teaching realtors, and we still have this. If you work, if you're a realtor that works with buyers and you need an actual like strategy and blueprint of how to navigate that better, get more buyers, help them through the buying process, we have the Buyer's Blueprint book, and we have like a whole coaching course for buyers. I digress. We A/B tested. We A/B tested a picture of me looking frustrated, and it was like, "Are you frustrated with not getting your buyers to the closing table?" And it was like kind of, I don't want to say a negative based ad, but it was like working off of people's negative feelings, like they're stressed out. And then we did another one where I was like excited, and it was like, "Want to make more money with your buyers and increase your closings?" And then we tested to see which one would work best. And it's interesting because you have a lot of people that go towards that positive, like they're excited to make more money, but then you also have a lot of people that are responding to the negative where they're like, "I'm so sick of being stressed out," right? Yeah. So those are two different ways where it was the same product, but it was marketing to different types of people and seeing which one really there's more of, right?
Yeah, you're either a carrot person or a stick person. And so that's usually how I go about putting my ads together, is like, I have this one goal of getting in front of these people. So like for FSBOs, you can do, are you frustrated because your home's not selling, and hit that pain point, or get more money for your house, call me today.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Fourth offer. Fourth tip.
Whoa. Okay, fourth tip, offers. If you're offering incentives or discounts to attract customers, make sure they're appealing. Make sure it is something that people want. It doesn't have to be like this huge discount. You don't have to do like 90% off, but it should be enticing enough to sway a customer who may be on the fence, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Kylee. And consider using the word free in your offers. Even
People
if it's
love
just
free stuff.
Yeah, free delivery. Free generates excitement and captures attention. And exceptional offers like 50% off or buy one, get one free are sure to attract more customers. I know there's been so many times where I might not necessarily needed 2 new pairs of shoes, but if I see buy one, get one free, I'm like, who doesn't want a free pair of shoes? And a lot of times they actually mark up the first one you're buying to compensate for the free one that you're getting.
Exactly.
But you don't really care because people like to get stuff for free. And I would add to that too, like, make it time bound. I am always more
you have to create that urgency.
Yeah, like if you say I can only get this free for the next 48 hours, like I don't want to miss out. Everybody has FOMO and they don't want to miss. I don't want to miss out on the free thing. I don't want to miss out on I don't even want to miss out on the 15% off or the 10% off. So if you're telling me I can only get these contact lenses at this price with the 10% off for the next 48 hours, I'm going to order them today because I don't want to miss out. Even if it's just like the illusion of missing out, and actually I'm not, because like if you think about furniture, right? Art Van is always having a furniture sale. Always. There's always a furniture sale. You think it's only a furniture sale while you're buying furniture, but if you really think about it, it's always a 2-day sale. It's always a 2-day sale. Oh, I better buy this couch today because it's only a 2-day sale. Well, in 2 days, they're probably going to do another sale, but you'll have already bought your couch because you wanted to get in on the 2-day sale.
I love that. It's good. It's good stuff. And there's stats to back this up, by the way. 66% of shoppers love BOGO promotions. 93% have taken advantage of them at least once. So the offers can be a very powerful tool. And our final tip is analyze and adjust. We hit this a little bit already, but you need to keep a close eye on customer feedback. Monitor online reviews, social media, use analytics tools to track performance. I know on like Instagram, when you turn on your business profile, it gives you insights. It lets you see, when people are looking, how they're responding. Are they giving you thumbs up? Are they just scrolling by? I live off that stuff. I love it. And, don't be afraid to ask for feedback. This is one thing Trisha and I learned from Beachbody. You can send an ad. I go through my contacts on Facebook, and if I just need some feedback on an ad, I'll send it to, 25 people and say, hey, if you saw this, if you were in the market for a house, would you give me a call? Hey, if you saw this, if you were in the market, or if you felt like you needed some more training as a real estate agent, would you click this ad? Ask for the feedback. Go through your social DMs, send them to your friends, and ask people for reviews. Ask them for the information. There's zero things wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's super essential for making informed decisions, and you don't want to just be wasting money. And ads and advertising and marketing is expensive. So even if gathering and analyzing data is challenging and it's time consuming, it's a must. It's an absolute must. And it'll help you to determine if you're delivering on your promises. It'll ensure your advertising is effective. And then it'll help you adjust and improve your ads and improve your products and services over time. A lot of people try to wait for everything to be perfect. The thing is you have to be taking action. You have to be pushing stuff out. And then you have to analyze and adjust. That's everything in business. Period, bottom line, end of story. So always be checking out that data. Otherwise, you could throw tens of thousands of dollars at ads and think nobody's buying coaching right now. Well, no, it's not that nobody's buying coaching right now. It's that your ads aren't effective, and letting them know exactly what your value proposition is or exactly what your product is, right? You just made some videos the other day and you're like, hey, take a look at these. And having that fresh set of eyes, fresh set of ears, I'm able to say this video itself is a great video. However, it doesn't actually tell me what this product does. It shows me how to use the product, but it doesn't tell me why should I buy this product?
Right.
How is this product going to actually increase my knowledge and help me to be able to do better, live better, make more money? What does it actually do, right? So you need that fresh perspective to get that sometimes. So it's not necessarily that it's a bad ad or you did a bad job. You may just need a different analysis of it.
You're losing your head.
I'm losing my head. Literally. If you I'm a shark. I'm an excited shark.
Oh, well, there you have it, folks. Let me run this back. Number one, determine if you are delivering on your promises. Make sure your advertisements are effective. Be creative without sacrificing your values and your brand. Make sure you're doing data. Make sure you're doing research. Do all the things. Those are the tips. You're going to get better results from your advertising if you implement these. Remember, it's all about being creative, timing them right, repeating your message, offering enticing incentives, and continuously pivoting. Analyze, pivot. Don't just let everything go stagnant. Don't do it.
Yeah. Now take these tips and it says hit the radio waves. I don't know how many people still listen to radio, but that goes back to what Kylee says. Make sure you know where your audience is. Are they listening to the radio or are they on social media? Are they on TV channels? Wherever
you can advertise on Spotify and Pandora now.
You can. And wherever your clients are is where you need to be advertising your amazing business in 2024. So thank you for tuning into this episode of the Elite Life Podcast. We hope you found these tips valuable for your marketing efforts. If you have any questions or you want to share your thoughts, feel free to reach out to us on our social media or our website. We are always here to listen and learn and grow with you. Make sure you share this with a friend too. All your small business friends. There's so many people out there that are doing little businesses, whether it's Beachbody coaching or it's selling houses or you're selling candles or you're selling vacuums
or you're making granola.
You're making scarves. You're making baby booties. I don't know. What are you making nowadays? You're making everything. Everybody sells stuff on Instagram. Everybody.
Yeah. So go do it. Take these tips, become a shark, hit the waters, and do it up.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us today on the Elite Life Podcast with Trish and Kylee. Don't forget to share this episode with a friend so we can keep delivering you more fantastic insights on grit, grace, and growth. Stay connected with us on Instagram and Facebook, where we'll keep the ideas flowing to help you build a life you love and leave a legacy you can be proud of. Until next time.